How important is it to have a kit with fresh drum heads when tracking?
I'm going to give a similar answer that I gave to new strings on a bass. Um, there are certain kinds of bands. It's like this is you can tell I'm shaped by doing just so many different bands. Um, that I've heard so many whacked out ideas that I start believing that maybe not everything's good, but that there aren't any rules, I guess. But I remember, I guess it was a Rush album. It was recorded probably the past 5 years. They were, I think it was EQ or something. They were interviewing him, and threw him out in some awesome, drum room at a mega studio on some rug, and said, we're gonna put the new heads on, and that Neil Peart guy or Peart, whatever they used to call him, he goes, "What's wrong with these?" And they're like, engineer guys like, "Well, they're old as hell." And he goes, "So?" And they made the whole record. He liked them. I don't know how a drummer can really like a head. That's not, I'm not a drummer. I don't think that way. But so when you start hearing about stuff like that, where I don't know how much Rush spends on a record, but probably as much as they freaking want to. They got all the money they need. Um,
Yeah, and Neil Peart's one of the most respected rock drummers ever.
so what are you gonna say? No, your toms suck. And he goes, "No, they don't." Oh yeah, they probably don't. So yeah, so when you hear stuff like that, it makes you changes your view. Some guys look at tuning drums as tuning like a guitar, where it's this objective rule, where like if it's out of tune, you can hear it, and like in a way that's like flawed objectively. I don't I don't know enough about drum tuning, honestly, to get into all that. And what I learned at Wagner's workshop, highly recommended if you got the cash to blow. Um, there's some people are like everything else are very sciencey and like almost like I am a sine wave detector, like while they're tuning a tom, and other guys just hit on it and twist some stuff and until you get it to do something. And kind of reminds me of like I don't know going to a bar and just pissing somebody off. You kind of yeah, yeah, yeah. And you just kind of mess with them until you just deck you. Well, when the tom decks you, like you got a good tom, So there's something about just fiddling around. But I say fiddling. I mean you're twisting stuff in a halfway organized way, but um, that you can bring out the good stuff in old toms or new toms. So I don't know if new heads are a life changing deal like it's sold. I've done a million recordings with new drum heads and like no Red Seas parted and didn't save my car insurance. Anything, nothing awesome happened. So I don't know. If something sucks, change it. Like you really needed me to tell you that, but to think that it's an automatic miracle, I think, is a little bit short sighted.